one of the downsides of doing business in India is the perception that business is difficult, for example, with a lot of rules and regulations that can suddenly change. What are some difficulties that companies typically encounter, and how do you suggest overcoming them?
Yeah, so there's a strong perception that India is not an easy place to do business. And I would divide my answer into two parts. Partly, yes, it's true. Okay, India is on the other side of the planet. It has 23 languages. From the American perspective, they drive on the wrong side of the road. When you try to flip a switch in India, you have to flip it the other way. It's up versus down. The book, if you look at the chart of accounts, the assets are on the wrong side of the balance sheet. Many of these are British habits, by the way, so it's not just India.
Of course.
They speak English, but they speak Indian English. In fact, on my website, the most popular section is called the Dictionary of Indian English. And there's about 800 words listed there, which may have a different meaning, or they may be words that you never encounter in the US. The appendix at the end of a document is called an annexure. Okay, that word doesn't exist in the Merriam-Webster dictionary, but the Indians will use it. Okay, so those are the superficial issues that cause people to trip up. Okay, the more fundamental point is that people need to listen carefully when they enter India. We talk about how India's rules and regulations are difficult. When a foreign company is entering the United States, they are bewildered by our employment laws. They are completely confused by what the US FDA wants. They don't understand equal employment opportunity. There are, in India on a resume, you'll find the date of birth, age, religion listed. And we have to tell my Indian clients who are coming to the US, you can't ask those questions in the US. It's against the law to ask those questions. So sometimes it's a matter of perception. Okay.
And also because in this country we've got the national law and then 51 state and district laws.
I'm so glad you brought that up. People in India are very puzzled why everyone wants to register their company in Delaware, and why it matters, why there are 50 sets of rules depending on which state you enter. In India, you register a company anywhere and you can do business in the entire country. The commercial laws don't change from state to state. So the legal system in India has many challenges. But you brought up a very important point. India's legal infrastructure and corporate law is the same no matter where you go.